Hi there, and welcome to this lesson here that is titled Eliminating Negative Thinking. Negative thinking is something that a lot of us struggle of. As human beings, it's very, very normal. And from an evolutionary standpoint, thinking negatively is actually really, really beneficial for our survival. Because the fact that we are a little bit skeptical, the fact that we constantly thinking negatively is also going to allow us to be more critical of the certain situations we're in, and thereby actually enhancing our chances of surviving. That being said, most of us find negative thinking as something that can really get in the way of our great day-to-day experience. So how can we limit our negative thinking altogether and take a step out of this great and heavy notion here? But in order for us to know how we can lower the amount of negative thinking that we're experiencing on a day-to-day basis, we first of all need to study ourselves, and more specifically, study our brain here. See, your brain has approximately 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day. It's estimated that 80% of those thoughts here are considered to be negative. But in real life, we can consider that 80% of our thoughts are very, very critical because it's constantly taking care of our survival. The fact that we can put an estimate on it and say it's 80% shows that thinking negatively is truly a habit of ours. Once again, it's been a crucial part of our survival, but the fact that it's a habit also means that we can actually neurologically change this behavior here and thereby gain a much more positive insight on our life. To do so, we need to practice positivity. We need to practice certain positive thought patterns, and we can actually not only on a, you could say, conscious level, but even on a neurological level, change our behavior and begin to think more positively. What we need to do is to establish a certain habit. We need to practice positive thinking. And of course, we can tell ourselves to do this, and you probably noticed that even though you try to tell yourself, think positively, it's really, really hard. So a very tangible thing you can actively do, and the best technique is actually really, really simple. I'm going to ask you that every single time you wake up in the morning, find 3 things you're grateful for. Find 3 things that you truly appreciate. The fact that you wake up in the morning could maybe be the first one. You wake up, you might be healthy, you might be alive. This might be the first one. But see if you can find 3 different things you're grateful for before you begin your day. And likewise, before you go to bed, right before you close your eyes and go to sleep, remind yourself of maybe the 3 same things or 3 other things that you're also truly grateful for. Doing this technique here might seem a little bit vague. Is that really going to change much? But the fact that you do it right before you get out of bed and right before you go back to sleep is actually having a really, really great effect. So this is a small, tangible tool that you can actively use on a day-to-day basis to actually shift your mindset into becoming way more positive and lessen the amount of negative thinking. Well, negative thinking is a really, really big topic. It's not something that we can cover right here, right now. The tools are really, really effective. But in order for us to shift this perspective in a much greater way, we need to take a closer look at the certain negative thoughts that we have. If you want to dig deeper into the subject here, if you want to gain more knowledge about yourself and how to shift your negative mindset, feel free to reach out for a personal consultation. I'm going to give away 10 free consultations for people who would like to shift their negative mindset and gain a much more positive outlook on their life. All you need to do is to reach out to me either through email or direct message, and I would absolutely love to talk to you. Other than that, may you have the best day possible. There's no need to be thinking that negatively, although it's really challenging. And otherwise, may you take great care of yourself. Bye.